When you said Wunmi was chatting you up, did I have problem with it? No, I don't have problem with it. When people
don't make that one. Don't make that one.
Wait, let me say something. It's the same. It's all the same.
It's not the same. No. You
it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same.
No. Me, for example, I have alleged that the person who chatted me was Wunmi, but now on the other side, all Wunmi fans and Wunmi herself has not corroborated to that. So we can say 50-50. It could may be, it may not be. We don't know. It is one-sided.
So if I am telling you, so you alleged, and I believe you, but are you saying it should be 50-50? I should not believe you 100%.
Exactly.
Because saying, I don't believe anything they say on the other side.
Sure. Whatever.
I don't believe on anything they say. I have listened to them. And when people were, let me land on my thoughts anyway. When people were like, you are chatting with Yomi, sometimes I said it many times. I say there is bad cop, good cop. Some cop we have to play like they are good cop in order to get evidence out. I say it all the time that I sit on Tatafo's platform because when my job was similar. So I don't see, it's just, it depends on the motive that makes you do it. And the person themselves, if they are strong in, because listen, when it depends on the person. If you think, this person is strong enough to stand on their feet and that this person will not be swayed to the other side. If I am not a strong person, I would probably have been swayed to the other side. But because I know what I stand for, Papariano can stand on his feet. Yeah, well, I don't know.
Supreme, he couldn't. He started changing, As soon as he spoke to her, he started changing. You remember, ma?
Yes, now. Papariano is unstable. It's like water. It fits the container you pour it in. So it depends on...
I am very stable. No, it's not like there's one person who is very stable, is Papariano, because same Papariano and all the people. Tell me one person I've stood with before, which we have dispersed. You see, like how I chose my.
I don't know. I don't. You are not Papariano. One thing is,
I was with Yomi.
I don't keep tap. I don't keep tap on the people that are not in the house.
From the beginning, and I'm still with Yomi. But you were not with Yomi. Now you are with Yomi. See the difference.
I am not with Yomi. I am supporting Yomi.
That's like so
I am still doing what I'm doing on the ground.
Supporting Yomi in the beginning. Now you're supporting him. But me, I've always been supporting him.
If any other NGO comes up now and they want to, I will be supporting Yomi and that other NGO. Then if another one comes, I will put my support on the 3 of them. That's it.
All right.
Or 4 of them, or 5 of them. So this is what you need. So nobody should insinuate that I won't come on. No. And I have not given Yomi. I have not given Yomi any money other than the 500 that came from my pockets to support his foundation. And if any other foundation comes up, I'm fighting for justice, and I see that, yes, I will support. And if because some people are Olori Buruku Oloshi, Onishe, they cannot support, then because I gave him that 500, they think, oh, I'm controlled. Yomi is a disciplined man. I have come to realize that he does not get pushed or shoveled or controlled because he is given money. And me personally, I have never tried to control him because I'm not about because I gave him money. I wish I have more. I would have donated more now so that some people call him one day baggy. Okay? Now, I have never even tried to control him. Tibani Loba Wombole Supreme. Me only disclose the location, me see you, money. Okay, fine. I don't argue with him. Timani Kilo Shele. And Mama go live in 1.5 hours. I try to join live for me. Money, okay. He doesn't tell me anything secrets. Nothing secret does he tell me. If you think, oh, because I gave him that 500, I'm not getting some personal information or I'm privy to some certain things, that lie. It's your imagination that is deceiving you. All the information I know from his platform.
Can I ask a question? You know,
Yeah.
I've always have that, against me. Probably because I don't understand very well. I'm still wondering why everybody's requesting for the 3 seconds video and he went to give it to Olori Ebi. Do you have any idea? Or any good reason why you think he would have shared it to Olori Ebi? Is it because they contribute money to that platform?
Let me say something about the 3 seconds video. I know enough to know that I didn't care about the 3 seconds video.
Sorry, anybody want to contribute to Yomi? Please type the Break the Silence Foundation. You will see it on his page. The 3rd video on Yomi's page. You can contribute to Yomi there, please. Okay, and don't allow anybody send it to your inbox. They may scam you. Go straight to his page. You will see his account there and support him right there. And I'm not collecting money on behalf of Yomi here, but if you want to support him, you can go right to his page right now and support him. Okay? There's no need to, do those things. Yeah,
now, let me, personally, I was not, till tomorrow, I don't think I care about the 3 seconds video. Me, I am even more concerned about the chat. Where my brother pushed Yomi and where Wumi pushed my brother and he hit his head on the floor and he died, or whichever way it was written. That is my focal point.
No, but if you stand there, that's weak. That's weak. Like, you have to match both of them together. For example, now, let's say, for example, right, if you make the statement that accompany that video, right, once you separate the video from that statement, let's say it was only that statement that was sent to Yomi, that, okay, I know how Wumi pushed my brother to death, right? Now, from that statement, all you need for that statement to be taken as a valid statement, as an evidence by the Evidence Act, somebody must voluntarily, uncoerced, agree to it, which the person will now stand as a witness before any competent court. But if the mother or anybody
okay, hold on one second, right?
It cannot be an evidence.
That is exactly what we said. That is what I stood for.
Back it with a video.
And that is why I said Hadurra should speak. That's why I said Hadurra should speak.
And that's my ground. That's what I'm saying. That if anybody doesn't believe in 3 second video, one thing that make me believe more of that 3 seconds video is because there was a statement that confirmed what is in that video. So you can't detach them. That statement already has told us what we should be expecting. I am not
okay. I don't know why you are stressing and trying to analyze it. What I'm telling you is I am not keen to see the video. I don't know why people are saying, show us the video, show us the video, show us the video. If he showed it, fine.
No, video is the main view. That's the main
view. Now, let me finish now. If he gave it to the authority and they are working on it, it is still the authority that we have to work on it. I'll give you a typical example. Kudi and Co, they said they have an audio. It's been 2 years, they have not brought it out. And nobody is dragging them like the way they are saying, bring the video, bring the video, bring the video. 2 days ago, someone sent me a video while I was doing my relaxation show. Someone called me. I missed the call. I called the person back. Honey Supreme, I'm going to send you a video right now. Oh, it looks like and I said, okay, if you send it, I will play it. It was like, yeah, go ahead. They sent it to me. I played it. They said it's nothing. We moved on from there. Okay, we moved on from there. I did not, before I played the video, I didn't say, yeah, I have a video, yeah, power tap, oh yeah, gift me. Me, I did not even remember. Immediately, I should have said, bring this light to 100 before I will show up, play the video. I didn't even do that. Immediately, I played it. Immediately, I went to my contact, boom, 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 boom. I was sending to everybody that is justice fighter.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Imagine that you held that video with yourself. You never showed anybody. Okay, and you come around, hey people, you have sent it to the police. Okay, if you see that video, you keep telling people, video and say, I've sent to the police, they are working on it. Okay, what we do right now is to push it. Okay, like at the end of the day, people want to find out that was what you sent. They'll be disappointed in you. Sure, you get.
And so, am I the one that killed MOHBAD?
That's why I'm saying that anything that is public,
anything I'm doing, let me tell you something, Papariano. Nobody hired Yomi to do this job. Yomi can choose tomorrow to go on vacation to space and leave. It's his choice.
But did you get something? Nobody ask anybody. Okay? But one thing is this. Whenever you're working with the public, whatsoever that has expectation from other people, okay, it's worth accounting for. If you tell me, let's say for example now, like, okay, we have a problem, okay, we're having a problem, you didn't cause the problem. Then you now came that, I can solve this problem. That you can solve the problem. I said, really, you can solve the problem? We're looking for who can help us solve the problem. All right, and then we contribute money to you, we give you everything. Now, at the end of the day, we couldn't solve the problem. Or maybe I said, I can paint your house, I can do this, and then I come. And then, as long as money was involved and other things was involved, expectations are going to be created. So once expectations are involved, then you have to give proper accountability, otherwise you'll be called names.
Okay, are you done?
The only difference would have been, let's say for example now, like you are a different person. Okay, I can't use it to compare you because all you'll be doing, you have been using your own money. It's a whole different ball game. All right. So let's say for example, with Supreme, you came into just MOHBAD and you created an account. Okay, people be putting money in this account. I will help you to get this justice. All right, I'll do everything. And let's say people contributed up to 40 million in that account. Only you can see it, right? I mean, if you really want to show that you didn't take money, if people try to bring out accountability, you will never bring it out. But if you want to be fair enough, you will prove that, hey guys, I didn't get any of your money, everything I did was fair, look at it. But hey, nobody owe anybody that. Nobody even want to be asking for that. But what people want accountability. But when you can't show for any accountability and they have paid money, they will ask questions and they may drag you. You won't blame them for that.
Okay, hold on. Can I speak uninterjected? Yes. Please. You said my own situation is different because I've been using my money. That is 100% correct. Some people have actually given me a token here and there to help.
Okay. I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, some people have, because during the press conference, I contacted 6 people and they gave me money and then we used it. I think I got $1,050,000. 1,050,000. Well, I think $1,050,000 naira, and we used it during. But majorly, we have been using our own money. And right now, I am collecting money for media, because when Wumi went on media spree, I decided to collect money for media spree for Yomi or Sammy Jojo, whoever wants to go to the media. Yomi has.
You mean another media?
For Yomi, not Yomi.
Yeah, after the last one, I think he went to TVC. You mean another one again?
No, after he did 2 on his own from his NGO. We have sent him to 2. I think we have also sent him to Kilaribo and one other one. So I am collecting funds for that. And every time when I collect the money, I account for it, how much I have, how much I've dispensed out on a daily basis. I tell people it's not coming in dollars, it's coming in naira, and this is it, this is how much we have dispensed, this is it. Okay, now I am an individual. I am not sure what an NGO is supposed to do. Okay, I am not sure. For example, Can anybody go to Berekete and say, when Baba was there, I contributed this money, and you say I am a barrister Okutikpe, and I'm going to call this. Now, please come and account, because we didn't see barrister. You say you will do autopsy. You didn't do autopsy, and we donated.
You cannot ask that. You cannot ask. You know why you cannot ask? The reason why you cannot ask is because Berekete on no account ever called for any support monetarily. In fact, he even said that he's a billionaire. You just, for example, now you're me coming saying that I'm a billionaire. Okay, I don't want shishi from nobody. Why would you ask?
Okay, that is why I think I am still justified by saying I do not know to what extent an NGO is responsible or obligated.
Okay, maybe let me just tell you that.
Let me finish my statement.
You know, I want to tell you, since you don't know, I want to tell you.
Let me finish though, because I'm going somewhere.
All right.
Because I remember in the period of Other Universe, when they were dragging her, I told her, if it is you are obligated to come to the public, and if she told me, I tell people on my platform how much has been donated, how much was donated, how much more money is needed. And the donation comes from her platform, and therefore she holds no Papariano's platform or my platform any answer to any questions. And I said, okay, so be it.
She was wrong.
If because of that, other people will not donate to her, that is her own prerogative. I don't care. Let me give you another example. I went to Olori Ebi's platform on Thursday, I believe, or Friday, I can't remember. And I told them, we want Yomi to go and do a media spree. Maybe, he said, how much? I said, maybe about 3 million. I budgeted about 3 million. He asked me, he said, how much should his platform generate? I said, well, if your platform can generate 1 million, that will be fine. They're like, okay, hold on. I'm like, I cannot hold on. Let me go to Confid's platform too. I went to Confid's platform. I told them the same. Confid, everybody said they are not in support of Yomi. They are not donating. As of yesterday, Monday, Olori Ebi called me. He called me. He said they have been able to donate. The 1 million is complete. Okay? Olori Ebi said the 1 million is complete. Which account will they put the 1 million in? I told him, I said, I am collecting for the media, and I will be personally accountable, and I have about 1.5 million in that account. If you give me this 1 million, it becomes 2.5 million. He says, send me the account, and here we call Yomi. I said, fine. I said, that's fine. I sent the account. Later in the evening, Yomi sent me a message and said, I have told Olori Ebi to put the money in his NGO account. I said, that is fine. That is equally fine. Because even the 1.5 million in my hand is eventually going to be used by you or Sammy Jojo when they go for media. I was even mentioning maybe Nehimoli can go and do some, and it's going to be the money to be used for those purposes. I will not be down saying, I can't believe I can't see, I can't another see, I can't believe I can't see. Me. I don't give a shit.
You have to say that because of accountability.
The only reason is now they didn't give it to me. I will not be accountable for it. It's the person they donated it to that will be accountable for. If you want me to be accountable for it, then you will give it to me. Then I can say, at this time, we remove this. At this time, we remove that. At this time, we remove this. This is your balance. This is how much is left. What should we do? Should I forward the balance to NGO, or should I forward it to Baba MOHBAD? Or should I hold on to it in case something else comes up? Shike now.
Oh yes, so as I've said earlier, NGOs, they are only responsible to the government. They give their annual returns to the government whatsoever they have made. they are responsible to their board of trustees and also to the government. On a good day, I don't think anyone should be asking an NGO how much is there, how much is there. But when there is a case of porosity, of corruptions, like where things that money was supposed to be used for are not used for, people begin to raise their eyebrow and begin to ask questions like, wow, are you here to scam us? What's going on? People start raising different concerns. Even like when I said on a good day, Papariano, I'm not supposed to be asking the developer, statement of account, access bank account, how much is in it, what's up with it. But because like at some point we felt like we are being used. All right. Or I mean, naturally, they were only supposed to say that, okay, we did this, we did those things, like we did those things, talking about what they did, not even mentioning the amount, whether 10 kobo was used. But because we saw the way they are in themselves, that hey, these guys are like money mercenaries. And so we had to call them out. It's like a kind of challenging people, or maybe just calling them names. Okay, not that there's any backing of it under the law, that these people normally, like as I know, foundations do have money in them. Most foundations do have money in their foundation. In fact, they don't even raise money in every case. Sometimes they already have a lot of money from one case, and they use that money to address other cases. Most foundations don't only depend, don't say, okay, in every case they want to go, people must contribute for it. Like, I mean, it's different with everybody run foundation. There are so many cases you see Berekete, like he treats, like he won't be saying that because some of those people, they are poor people. All right, and it doesn't just go to the public every time. So, but again, I'm not going to tell another man how to run the foundation. My own is this: people are going to ask for accountability in terms of what is going on, what anyone is doing. So it's a privilege, it's a win-win game. People running foundation, they also benefit from it. That is the truth. Okay, he's just a very dark man right now. Very dark man. What other job does he have? What he has is that he does well. He activates. He fights against criminality, and he exposes. Like things that are not right. And then people bless him in return. Somebody can just wake up and buy very dark man a house. Believe me, it's worth it. Okay, but he cannot be saying that you're not forcing me to be here. Hey, bro, don't do that. It's your office. You have to be diplomatic. When you use such words, then you are now acting in a certain way. That's why I say whatever that is worth doing is worth doing well. It's worth doing well. Before you go into you're an adult, you know what you want from it. Please, even Jesus Christ, for coming to the world, he didn't just come. He wants salvation. He meant it and he died for it. So, money shouldn't be an issue, especially when everything is going on well. Right? It shouldn't be an issue when everything is going on well. It becomes an issue when there are suspicions. So, and that's what we are saying. And when there are suspicions, it is a duty of the person who is suspected to clear himself out. He must not just act like, hey, I don't care who this, he didn't call me to come join. No, bro, there's accountability here. Money is contributed. There are people who are even watching at the fence to see whether the little money that was given to you, whether you did very well with it. There are people that, right, they may not even contribute from the beginning. But at the end of the day, when they look at everything you've done, they may just wake up, hey, bro, I have this big gift for you. Okay? And you'll be the one to be enjoying it then. So people must always comport themselves, carry themselves. That's it, basically. It's not perfect. And that's why I'm trying my best in my own little space. And now I'm not doing much. But what I know that whatsoever that must be done should be done well. Are we on the same chapter? And I still believe when it comes to the petition,
I just also don't think few things are my philosophy. I don't think in this justice for MOHBAD there should be any competition. Can you mix that, Matamba? Thank you. I don't think in this justice for MOHBAD there should be any competition. Like I said it many times, when I told Moses to go and collect 200 from Baba, and I gave Westo money out of my pocket. When they were coming back and returning back, they returned back to Kudi and gave Kudi the video. They did not even give it to me that sent them and that was dragged for having him collected money from Baba or Westo that I gave money to. They didn't come and tell me feedback. I also had to go and join Kudi's platform to listen to what I paid for. Okay, and I didn't drag it. I didn't say
Listen, there is a hypocrisy that is spreading from Baba MOHBAD gangsters and those fans, those gangsters. They keep saying that because you did not pay money, all of us are in justice for MOHBAD. We all have rights.
Why did you interject me? Why did you interject what I was saying?
I'm trying to flow along with what you're saying.
So I did not fight it to say, oh, why she was solo the platform me, kinikan. So when they gave your me money to go do one or two certain things and he did not give them the feedback, he wanted to go and discuss it on his platform, they shouldn't have dragged him.
No, you can't. You don't know the agreement between them. You can't say so. It's one-sided. Did you hear from Kudi? No. You hear only from Yomi, right?
I heard from Moses.
No, that's not Kudi. Kudi is not Moses, please.
Moses was the one that planned the whole thing, and Moses was the one. Moses was the one I gave money to go to that I told to collect money from Baba to go to Planty now.
When did Kudi raise money for Yomi? If he did so, there would have been some conversations between them, and that is left for both of them. Nobody should get in between that. Because if they are calling themselves names, Yomi will tell you his own reason. Kudi will tell you his own reason. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's not the same.
Anyway, by and large, I'm just saying, when Buki says there's updates, I go there to listen. I want justice. It does not matter where it's going to come from.
But now let's come down to where I was coming from. Like, I mean, the hypocrisy that comes from Baba MOHBAD gangsters. Because Baba MOHBAD now belong to team, to group. So that's why I'm saying gangsters, because I mean, he has people that they follow together, they share the same idea. Baba has put himself into group. So we have to see him as a group leader.
This one that is using the word gangster here, they too, they have a gangster. They have a cult, because this is God's own from Team Me.
So in Baba's gang,
they have a cult.
We mute those people. When I'm talking about our matter, anybody that is with me fan that talks about the peace, just mute them. They don't belong there. They are the one that
this God's own is from a cult too.
Just mute them.
So this one cannot be using words gangster now, when he is a cult and a Yahoo boy.
Let's continue. When moderators, whenever we are talking about our family business, about just but any of them that comes in, just mute them. Okay? Yes, we don't want that energy. We are trying to sort things right within ourselves here. They are the one who is covering up what killed MOHBAD. Now, so as I was saying, right, bad gangsters, they are fond of calling African television 70-30. For God's sake, did they contribute money to African TV? And I'm just trying to answer this question. I don't know your name. My subscriber, triple platinum. Madam Triple Platinum. When people are calling African TV 70-30, 3, forever, did they contribute money to him? Why are they dragging him? It's because they see that he's trying to maybe obstruct justice or do what is not good in justice. So people can talk about anybody which they want as long as we are in the same cause. We're in the same cause. All right? So again, with Hadurra Foundation, people in Justice for MOHBAD contributed money to your platform. And people in Justice for MOHBAD, they are not only confined to only one platform. So anybody in Justice for MOHBAD can question what you are doing in Justice for MOHBAD or what you did. They can question you. And for me, it is only fair if you respond fairly back to all of them, or even do a video to help answer their grievances. Simple. Otherwise, you'll be labeled with that. And that's it. You know, like when the money came out and said all of those things, I expected this lady, okay, to answer buoyantly, to answer gigantically, whereby she will clearly show it that, okay, guys, this person is only trying to defame me, blah, 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 this is what happened, show everything in figure, and then you will shame them. Till today, there are people who are still running with that narrative. It's because you let it fly. But if you had shamed her and shamed them, you would have get yourself, you would have get yourself some stars, or some accolade, or even be elevated. But there are people who are
Let me say something.
Who don't even understand
Papariano.
You have to clear things to them.
I cannot say you are right or you are wrong. I can say that's your opinion. You know, I can buy into it or I can just discard it or I can discount it if I want to. Because with what Baba Mohbad brought out as his own accountability, some people took it. Some people did not. With what Ada did, with our own accountability to the people, I believe everybody that donated to Ada Universe got a receipt and a balance of how much was there.
Not everybody. Not
Hold
everybody.
on, please. Can I say?
I can call you some from here who are still needing it.
Everybody knows how much. Everybody knows how much Smith and Bankole charged for. Everybody knows how much.
If I ask you one question, who is San Francisco that Neyemoli was asking?
I don't know. I didn't contribute to Ada Universe Foundation.
So the one that that's what I'm saying. So you don't.
I did not contribute. I'm telling you, everybody that contributed to it probably got their questions answered. I did not contribute a dime into the account. I personally hired a separate lawyer. Okay, for example, I contributed to Yomi Fabiyi's foundation. I don't want accountability because mo fún bí ìgbà tí mo fún anybody lówó ni mo fún ó dẹ̀ fún nìyẹn. I didn't give it to him to fight justice for MOHBAD.
When you say you don't want accountability, you mean you don't want to know whether he's doing good or bad, or you don't want him to talk about it?
I gave it to his foundation. That foundation can choose to use it to fight for another rape guy out there. Okay? I didn't give it to him to fight justice for MOHBAD only. He can be, it's a foundation. I don't know how many costs he has in his hands. Okay? He comes from Abeokuta to Lagos State almost virtually every day. Even if you have Ada's case is different. But in your Miss case, if you have a foundation, you pay yourself salary from that foundation. You have to pay yourself salary. So anybody that is expecting,
but will you agree to that as well?
Huh?
You know, that's what people don't understand. People are thinking that, right, that because they contribute money to Yomi Fabiyi, that he cannot transport himself, do this from it. He's going to use his foundation to do everything. He's going
to use his foundation. If he has to go to Panti tomorrow, he will deduct that because his business expenditures.
Exactly.
He will deduct it from him. When I file my taxes, I deduct even ordinary food. If I go to the restaurant, I write it off under business expenditures. So you think he's going to live his life? He will be using his salary to fund himself to Panti back and forth on a daily basis?
And you know, another issue I'm having, let me say, Jupin, another issue I'm having is this one. For me, I found it somehow, you know, like, you know, I'm just saying I may be wrong. I just find it somehow having hosts, platform by platform, contributing money. For me, I found it somehow. Like, Yomi Fabiyi is a foundation. Everybody should refer people to go contribute money to his foundation. No need of making like my platform, that's like self-exaltation. Okay, my platform gave this amount. People who are in my platform here, when the other host is not live, they come here. When me, I'm not live, they go to other places. It's not by platform, so that it will not be like one person is making it look like, oh, we're the one doing everything, all the money we're the one contributing. That is what is giving people self-exaltation. It's wrong.
I don't know.
The foundation in the case, the foundation has an account. What Papariano comes says people, everybody are in justice for MOHBAD, and they can see who is really working so hard. All right, and anybody who is working so hard, okay, they should just support them. Let me say, Papariano, right now, I said there's something that I see that it is going to help us in this case, and this amount is needed for it. We'll just support for it. I don't have to be going to one platform. This host, I don't know how much you are even giving to me. I don't respect. I don't care about you. I only respect that host. Because whenever I need money, it is that host. Hey, what's up?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know from which angle you are coming from, but Yomi started coming to my platform way before I contribute. I decided to support his foundation. Yomi has been on Thunderfire's platform. Yomi not too long ago was on Natural's platform. I don't think if Yomi choose platforms. I saw Yomi on Obaro's platform that one day that he was really castigated on that platform. I don't know if Yomi goes on platform based on contribution basis. I don't know. I can't speak for him, but he has been on the long run.
In the long run,
he has been on my platform many times before, and there was a day let me tell you something. Yomi to me is a disciplined man. Let me tell you what happened one day. One day I was dragging Yomi on my platform, not really dragging Yomi. I put a title, Yomi casted. So everybody was like, what if I bought all this thing?
Is it when he ran back or before he escaped? Or after he came back?
I said after I gave him money.
Okay, after you paid him.
After I donated money I didn't pay him. After I donated is the right.
Right?
Yes, after I donated into.
So then he came, but before then he never came.
He came. It's been coming before then. It's been coming before I gave him money.
Okay. So when you gave him money, it's not coming frequently.
No, it's not coming frequently.
But it was just coming 1 or more 2 times more higher.
No more higher. No higher.
Okay. But it was just
that
coming.
Day, let me finish. Stop trying to nail him. He wasn't coming any more frequent before or after the money. Stop it.
So you are in the inquest. You are in the inquest box.
I put Yomi casted. After I gave him the money, I put Yomi casted. A lot of people came before 10 minutes. I have over 400. People that hate him. I want to know what Yomi did. So Yomi himself came because people shared and he requested, and I refused to bring him to the box. I refused. Somebody brought him and I dropped him. Yomi, no. I want to be able to talk free. I don't want you to influence what I'm going to say here.
Okay, like I used to do to you, right? Like I used to do to you sometimes.
And leave me alone.
No, so now you can know it's the same thing. You should know why sometimes I'm doing it. I want to speak
So
freely.
I dropped him.
Don't influence me.
Do you know, even though I have given him money, Yomi refused to come because Yomi told me, only 2 days ago, mo drop mo insult no, don't see it as an insult. He now refused. Kalalo me and he said, you have to apologize. He still insisted, despite the fact that I gave him money. This is why I said he's a disciplined man. He is not swerved by money. Despite the fact that I gave him money and I did something that he deemed wrong to him, I saw it as a good thing because I was actually, even though I used your me casted, I was actually praising him. And I don't want him to be in the box when I'm praising him because I say, okay, let's talk about his personal life. He had 2 failed marriages and 2 kids. So almost all the women on Temi's platform have failed marriages and they have kids from different men. So what else? Baba Ijesha case, let's bring it on. Baba Ijesha case, let's bring it on. If not for Yomi, Baba Ijesha will be in the cell throughout.
No, but what Baba Ijesha did, no. If you go to Baba Ijesha case, now we begin to see things are being divided. Because for Baba Ijesha to, at the end of the day, go to jail, it means
Baba, your NGO is not saying that you will not go to jail. Your NGO is to ensure your fundamental human right is not infringed.
Okay, I want to ask a question.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
Go on.
If Baba Ijesha committed and is charged for that case, he will go to jail for it. But what Yomi fought for was, don't keep him in the cell forever. If his case is bailable, let us bail him. And Yomi was able to have Baba Ijesha come from home every day of his case.
Okay, no. Yomi is not just talking about that. He's saying that his foundation helped reduce the count charges that the man could have gone for a very long time in prison.
And it could be, and I believe it.
No problem. But what I'm telling you here, I'm saying that the implication of that is this. Let's say, for example, now, people supporting women, all right, they think they are standing for human rights, for women's right, that you have to show evidentially what women has done wrong before you criticize women, and they are right if they stand on that too. Same way Yomi was right when he defended Baba Ijesha, that there's no evidence against Baba Ijesha, even though everybody was against Baba Ijesha, okay, but he stood there that no, I have to see something more convincing. What I'm saying, you know, is not clear, cannot be regarded as an evidence. You see, so that's the implication.
No, that is why I've always told you, I don't have problem if you are Team Wumi or Team Baba or Team Justice. I stand firmly for MOHBAD. I don't have problem with anybody that's saying that they are for Wumi, but what I'm saying is do not obstruct me. When I'm trying to put my stuff out there, do not try to obstruct me. There
is no way.
I've always said it that there is APC, PDP, PCP, PAP. Everybody stay on your lane.
There is
at
no
the
way.
end of the
Why
day,
defending somebody that you don't attack the other? You will attack whatever the person bring out against your person. Let's say, for example, now somebody is saying something about you that is not nice. People who believe in you that you never do, they will defend you. And they
you shouldn't say something about me that is not nice. You shouldn't say you shouldn't say Yomi had 2 failed marriages because it's fighting.
You're not getting the point. No, that people will come to your personality later. At first, they will counter your point. When your point doesn't make sense, then they will come into your personality. For example, now on the case of women, people are coming to women's personality, and at the same time, they are also accusing her of something that some of them don't even have evidence of, which they think.
You cannot. Let me say something. You are taking it somewhere else. Right now,
I'm just trying to show the implication side by side, which makes sense.
No, you see. There is no implication side by side. You are just trying to be argumentative or probably look good.
No.
This is not, you are when you want to compare.
Let me tell you about Baba Ijesha case. Let me compare. Baba Ijesha case, right? Princess daughter. Okay.
But you have a home court advantage. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Do you know the princess? Do you know the Baba Ijesha case very well?
Of course I do.
You know it very well. It's like this case too.
Of course I do.
So if that's what I'm trying to compare side by side, that Yomi was on the other side. Yomi was on the angle where they are minority. Just like people who are supporting Wumi right now, in this case, they are minority. Most people in the public believe that Wumi killed MOHBAD. But there are some people who said, no, you have to show evidence. People are saying, can't you see the way she's talking? Can't you see the way Wumi is? Can't you look at the way Wumi is doing? People are looking at other things to drag Wumi. The same thing they were using to drag Baba Ijesha. Okay, that no, in that video, you know, even if the video was showing that it was like a stage thing, like they were acting, okay, but they were saying that the man is a pedophile, that the man, you know, abused, the man in fact raped that little girl. That look at how he's sweating, okay, look at that little girl. How can you do that? You're a wicked man for you to even be there. What were you doing there? People were so emotional. You see? So they were accusing with that concrete evidence, but when it got to court, it was able to be established by Dsystem-with and by the engineer that was brought that video, it is not an act of trying to penetrate, trying to assault that little girl. That it was a stage. So truly, the guy was dating Princess, was dating the mother of that lady. All right. So we don't know what went wrong between them. So maybe that lady used that daughter, you know, to set him up, to set his ex-boyfriend up. We don't know. But both are actors and actresses. They both act movies. So what was used to convince Baba Ijesha at the end of the day, the Jude Martins, the prosecutor, DPP, they said even if it was a stage, because I read it, they said even if it was a stage drama, okay, that his closeness to that little child and when he acted around that little child is assaulting that lady, that was too far of an acting. So that was what was used to name Baba Ijesha, which was sentenced to 7 years in prison.
Now, you have spoken your own, and I did not interject you. If you can give me, if you can accord me the same respect and the same trend of thought.
You see,
because when we are speaking on
See, you are trying
the
to, you are trying to
legal
do something.
and human rights.
You are trying to be.
You
You
are
are trying to be.
speaking.
You
You
are
are
trying to be
speaking.
character assassination. Don't do that, okay?
I'm
You are
not
trying to
doing
be
any character assassination. You are the one that is doing
You know
character
what I'm saying?
assassination.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I see that you
Just
don't know much
allow
about
me
it.
to speak my own.
But you are already
That's
coming to
what
my
I'm
character
saying.
because I know you don't know about the case. I'm trying to give you the information.
How do you know I don't know? You asked me if I know. I said I know.
Now
You are saying that you know. You know I don't
the
know.
information you know about Jesha case? Let's talk about. I want to know
You
what
are
you know.
telling me.
If you don't know
You
it,
asked
we
me a
can't compare.
question.
I am saying it's a similar
I cannot
case. You said
argue
no.
like this. Let me mute.
I said it was a similar case. You said no. I said, do you know about the case? Can you tell me? You said no. I should talk about it. So until you know about the case,
Remember
then you will
telling
know
you
whether
no.
it's the
I
same
don't
or not.
remember. I said no. Tell me. I don't remember telling you. I just muted so you can speak. If you want to speak, and I told you you have a home. Every time I want to speak, you interject
I want
me.
to compare Baba Jesha case.
All I want to tell you is, I'm telling you about NGO. NGO don't prevent you from going to jail for your offense. NGO, because they don't convict, they don't acquit. What they do is make sure the process is fair all the way. There is no way Yomi could have said, because of Yomi intervention, Baba Ijesha will not be charged because of his intervention. What Yomi stood to do, which he did very well, was when Baba Ijesha was arrested and he was there for 48 hours, they probably got an extension to detain him there. He was able to fight that his offense is bailable. Let us bail him. So initially, I think that bailing, I remember when that process went up for about a week or two, eventually, your Miss NGO was able to successfully have Baba Ijesha bailed because his offense was bailable. Not even is this offense, forget what he did, forget he stole, he murdered, he raped, forget it. Is it a bailable offense or not a bailable offense? It is by law a bailable offense. Number one, let's first of all bail him. Then we will now look at the case itself. And that is all I am saying. NGO, first of all, make sure no human right is infringed. That's number one. That is the same reason, why Yomi can also say, Damola, Shoni lawyer, even though he is an NGO, he still has the right to ask Damola, Shoni lawyer, Aboni lawyer, because nobody lawyer. Government should give you public defendants. Now, they say, that is wrong. It is misinformation and not knowing your rights. Because accused have rights, accuser have rights, and they are both under the law. When I started coming to TikTok, when I said, Wunmi has the right to remain silent, I was castigated. I was Team Wunmi. Oh, Team Wunmi, Team Wunmi, Team Wunmi, Team Wunmi. But I spoke the truth. She has the right to remain silent. Because whatever she say can be used and will be used against her in the court of law. The people that did not know the law, they tagged me as Team Wunmi. One, Mama Iola. I think she apologized one time, but so many people tagged me Team Wunmi. I was being dragged on comfy here and there. Did I care? I know what I stand for. When I said, Baba Mohbad, you did this, you did that, you did this, this is wrong, I castigated Baba Mohbad. Team Wunmi were happy. When it was time to say, Wunmi, you did this, and I kept saying, I became a peanut butter. I was sandwiched between two breads. When I say this, they said I'm Team Baba. When I do this, they say I'm Team Wumi. Then I'm being. This is how an NGO functions. An NGO does not interfere with the NGO does not interfere with the case itself. They just know that, okay, this person has a fair hearing. This person, for example, if they said when Prime Boy's lawyer said Wumi has to come back because when Wumi testified, Prime Boy was in court, was incarcerated. Hence, Wumi has to be, because Prime Boy has the right to fojú ojú kan ẹni tó accuse. So you have to look different. I'm saying different things. You're saying different things. NGO.
All right. Can you let me respond to your main Baba Jesha case? Because I think you're not getting me clearly there.
Please do. What
I'm saying here is this one. Before anybody gets to a case, forget about NGO or no NGO. Okay? It is now an interest that suits an individual or an organization, like a corporate organization like an NGO. I'm an individual who have an influence in this case. What is my influence in Just MOHBAD? Or what is my interest in Just MOHBAD? My interest in Just MOHBAD, that is an individual. My interest in Just MOHBAD is to see that no killer goes unpunished. And when I looked into the case, I think that there's possibility of a murder, that is of a person being killed, lawlessly. I think so, as an individual. Now, as an organization, I could have also think the same, and that automatically will put me on one side. So now, another individual or organization may look into the case, look at all the information. They are the leader of the organization. They must be the interest of one leader who owns that organization. And their interests, that's what supersedes everyone's interest. So, as an individual or organization, I may also look at Wumi and look at MOHBAD case. I say, I don't see one big offense that what people are saying. All I see is this: people are just castigating this girl. Okay, like I want to come in to defend her rights. That nobody should call anybody a criminal. Especially contrary to Section 36 of 5 of the Constitution, only the court can declare somebody a criminal. So I may come in, and I'm also fighting for the right thing. Don't get it wrong. I may come in and to be saying that until Wumi is proven guilty, nobody should insult her, nobody should drag her. Those things are lawless. It should not be done. I can be saying so as well. As a foundation, as an individual, I'm also advocating for a right, for a good cause. Now, in the case of the Bajesha, don't forget, Iyabo Ojo was not an NGO. She was an individual, and she was having influence.
She is an NGO, and she came in as an NGO.
Sure. Yeah, she's an NGO. Yeah, so I love that. No, I don't see her. I usually don't see her as an NGO because she doesn't portray as an NGO.
An NGO, and she came in as an NGO.
Yeah. So Iyabo Ojo, thank you for that. Iyabo Ojo as an NGO, okay, she got influenced in the Bajesha case. So we are not saying that as an NGO you are going to be responsible for having people arrested lawlessly. No, it may be one cause that you will stand on, that you want to fight for as an NGO. That okay, let me say your main name is okay, I just want to fight for this guy's right to be bailed. I just want this guy to be bailed. Okay, so NGO, they don't just want him to be bailed. They are not convinced that the accusation out there, what all the different names and labeling that is coming to that individual. That is why we have NGOs. And it is not just the duty of an NGO to stand for the community, it is our civic duty and responsibility, all of us, to stand in for a right cause. For example, now, those who are supporting women, saying that women should not speak, they have some rights under the law. Because there is a part of the law that gives women right not to speak if she doesn't want to speak. So, are we here logically thinking, are we going to be saying that they are doing the right thing?
Because they are.
We will say no.
No. Papariano, I said it now. I think I was the one that first of all talked about the Miranda rights.
You're not getting my point. Please wait. Yes. I'm not just talking about rights to speak or not to speak. You are talking about that she has she has rights to silence. I understand that. We're not just talking about that. I'm saying their position has gone beyond women having right to silence or not. They are also supporting her that until any convincing evidence that is brought by our side, they will never stop supporting her financially and in every ways.
And they are entitled to it.
And they are right
Listen,
too.
Of course. Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
Papariano, you are just arguing unnecessarily.
You are always not catching my point.
No,
I'm just
you
are confusing everybody, Papariano.
I am saying what
you are just confusing it. You see, they have the right.
No, see what I'm saying.
They have the right to support.
Listen and get this. I said what Yomi did in the Baba Ijesha case, right? Where the whole world was accusing the man for raping a little girl. Yomi stood with minority in that case, that the man never did that the man has to be bailed. I'm saying is the opposite.
Yomi never said. Yomi never said the man did not.
This why you don't hear me, because I'm
Yomi never initially.
You are trying to push an agenda. Let me please clear myself now.
Yomi never said the man did not did it at the initial stage. His fight when he came Gbara was, is the offense bailable or not? Question number one. The offense is bailable. Oh yeah, let's bail him. Then we will look into the case.
I said what Yomi was doing there.
Supreme, what he's trying to say
is doing here.
Supreme,
because
what he's trying to say is
case,
he said even when people was not with Papa Ijesha,
exactly,
Yomi was with him.
Exactly.
That people believe in what they believe on.
Exactly. And if you will say that Yomi is doing the right thing there, if you will believe that Yomi,
hold on, I'm coming. Some people still love Wunmi, despite some people believe that Wunmi buy MOHBAD, but Wunmi still have people, and that is what those people believe on. You understand? So
and I understand natural, and I said they have the right to. I can never fight you because you are believing in Wunmi. I can never fight you. You have the right to believe so.
So why dragging them and fighting them?
So I don't drag them. They drag me and I respond.
Okay, people in Just for MOHBAD now, from what Lady Aries is saying, is that everybody supporting Wunmi, they have the right to support Wunmi because they are only defending her rights.
Of course. They have the, if you want to support your Wunmi, you have the right to support your Wunmi. If you want to support justice for MOHBAD, you have the right to support, but we cannot infringe. Or Shebi, I bring all of them to my platform. We will argue, we will fight it, we will iron it out. Everybody, you will go home with whatever you believe. But if you now start dragging me, they are the one that started dragging me. I don't drag them. I don't drag them. But if they're now saying dragging me because I now believe Wunmi did it, they are now dragging me, then I have to drag them back.
So can we now say
I can never stop them from believing what they believe on.
Yeah, can we now say that since Yomi was supporting the minority, okay, and we
why are you using the word minority? It's not just minorities supported.
They were minorities.
I don't know why you are saying minority, because I never supported them knocking Baba Ijesha up.
No. Majority were against Baba Ijesha. What are you saying? Majority were against Baba Ijesha.
I don't know.
Only few minority, because they were convincing me that people were emotional, seeing the video that the man is with the lady sweating, that they were saying, the man did it. People were so emotional. Okay,
You
and
know,
then some others were saying that
you are
no,
even being emotional saying it.
Papariano.
I didn't see if people are emotional, a lot of people that are emotional, they don't know the provision of the law. Okay? They don't know. You see, the law is not emotional, the law is not religion, the law is not cultural. The law stands still by itself on its own. For example, Mama Mohbad's video, a lot of people were emotional. I wasn't emotional about that video that went viral. Egba mi o, abiyamo o.
so you are among the minority who were not emotional. If
I don't know. But in fact, that video, I also saw it as indicting. She even indicted herself. Because after they had planned it, talk about it, she knew who picked up her son, she knew the whole thing, she was driving behind the car, she knew everything. They spoke for about 2-3 hours on the phone, and she came up and put up that show, calling other people kidnappers. Other people that she called kidnappers, they can petition her. I wasn't emotional about it. On this justice for MOHBAD, I have never been emotional about anything. Maybe that's why my mental status is still intact, because I know the provision of the law. I can never be emotional
the only
about.
thing you were emotional about, should I say it?
Go ahead, I'm waiting. I'm muted.
Should I?
Go ahead. Now you are trying to play with my emotions. You can't play with my emotions. You are trying to finger my brain. Go ahead. The day they said they are doing funeral for their children and their papa and their mama and their family members. When they were calling me, I told them, I even shouted on the people that called me. I had to go back and apologize to them to tell you how much I was not emotional about it. Because gbogbo òṣì àti ìranù yẹn kò ṣe nǹkan kan. So kí là ń gbé tá ń gbin? When I know the position I hold, I'll be emotional about what? Even if my camera down is out there, I will still not be emotional. I'm a woman. How many women do we have 100%? Kilo
Yeah,
yato.
come on camera, make her see your face.
I beg, come on, see. When you know the law and you know your stand, there's nothing emotional about it. Papariano, if you are married and you have a twin, a boy, 2 boys, a boy and a girl, and the boy,
let's say one kill one.
The boy killed the girl. Are we gonna say hey, or the boy raped the girl? Are we gonna say the only time nìyẹn o, má tí ọmọ kan ti kú, ẹ má rán kejì lọ sẹ́wọ̀n o, abiyagba. I know the position of the law. I won't care. I won't care. Let me tell you, in America, if you have a boy,
Let me tell you one story, one quick one, right?
Yeah,
this
go.
one happened a long time ago. You know, usually I'm very conscious about social media. Like, there are some stories just manage. You know, there was this case of this guy, right? The guy was trying to woo another lady. They were by a car, the place was dark and whatever. The lady was very young. I think the lady was 17 or something. Just finished high school. So the mother caught the guy, the man, and then caught the lady. And then she started screaming, the man has raped the girl. Oh, the man has raped that. They were too close. It is rape, and they were beating this guy. People who got there, they already strip off his clothes, beating him, dragging him. And at the end of the day, before the police came and took that guy, so they went to the hospital, they did some examination, and the result was that there was no penetration. That the guy didn't penetrate, all right? But the woman has already done the damages, you see? So the guy offered back, lori lapio. So yeah, information does come out like that. And when it comes out, people will be very emotionally attached to it. And before you know, damages will occur. So that's it. And for me, even what Mama MOHBAD did, for me, I will support that. She should be punished for that. Not just like if there's anybody who should be petitioned, not even African TV, because MOHBAD did more damage than African TV.
Do you think it is the right time for Sanshit to petition everybody in that house?
What did you call the name? Sanshit. What can a shit do?
That San Igbe. Because I was expecting them to petition those.
You know, and the funny thing, right? I don't know. They say
I don't get emotional about anything because I know the provision of the law.
I know what you're emotional about.
Concerning any matter. I know this is what here. We don't even say, give me your insurance. You hit my car. No. Give me your insurance. I will exchange insurance. Everybody go. When anything happens, it's just, this is why they call it organized and developed country. And like I always say, I have lived here for a very long time. Because see emotion. In America, Obi, one man,
that's when you go out, nothing get lost.
In America, parents kill their kids, children kill their parents, husband kill wife, wife kill husband for insurance purposes, for mortgage purposes. So it's when it comes, we open the book. What does the law says? It's not about ọmọ oṣù márùn wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ pa á ni ṣe fẹ́ rán ọmọ ìyá lọ sí kinní kan tó lọ́mọ ẹni tó lọ́mọ oṣù márùn lọ́wọ́ ta ló máa fọ́mọ ẹ̀ lọ́yàn bullshit. You know, so that's my own stand. When I said, people are saying, Yomi is dragging Wumi. I have never heard where Yomi abused Wumi. Never. All Yomi says, Lord, attend the petition.
I've heard where Wumi abused Yomi.
Of course. Lord, Wumi, go and attend to your petition. Olopa and okay, let me give you another example. When they said African TV petitioned King White, Pythagoras went and filed fundamental human right for King White. For what? When you are petitioned, the police has the right to notify you that you've been petitioned and you must come and attend to your petition. So why was a fundamental human right? In fact, if the police did not call you, that is even a problem on the police part. The police must call you.
When you say fundamental human right, could it be a defense that he has a right to be in that conference? Maybe that is the right they're talking about. Section 40 of the Constitution.
No, he does not have the right to be in that conference. He does not have the right to be in the conference, number one. That is not his fundamental human right.
It's a world
that
conference,
is a Magbo. That was a private conference. It's called World Conference. Does not mean it's Papariano, you might argue, one must stress it does not mean he's open to the public. It is called World Conference by name, but not open to the public. But now, even let me say my own.
Well, everybody there invited.
Let me say my own. How come I interject, Isha?